Hey, it's me, Sai7. Welcome to part 40 of Omori. Today we're going to be going into the tree stump. But before that, let's have one final picnic. Oh, this is actually like a little scene. Look at this. They're all working on their flower crowns. Looks like Kel's just beating his to death. Hero's failing. Everyone else is fine. It's so nice to all sit and relax together like this. Mary, Basil, why don't you ever tag along with us? Oh, you know I'd love to. I have to take it easy. I have a bad knee, remember? Oh yeah. Do you think it'll ever heal, Mary? No, I'm afraid not. But that's okay. I can still help you by setting up picnics. Don't you worry about me. I always do what I can. And it's not at all bad anyway, since Basil is always here to keep me company. Yeah, Mary and I have the best talks. You do? What do you guys talk about? Everything, really. Sometimes we even talk about you guys. Yeah, we talk about how cool and composed Omori is all the time. Jeez, this is actually kind of morbid. Or about how Aubrey is so caring about everything. Or about how nice it would be to be as carefree as Kel. Or about how the time Hero fell asleep and a bird thought his hair was a nest. But wait, what was that last part again? Oh, nothing. I guess that was all of it. That's weird. Oh, Mori's like complimenting himself using his friends in his imaginary world. And that's wild. Did anything with these change? It doesn't look like it. Everything here's still the same. Cat's still there. Oh yeah, I found out that the max level is 50. Because I wanted to test that out, so I went to Dino Dig to see if it was 50 or if it was higher. Alright, let's head to Whitespace. Okay, I was actually expecting some kind of surprise here. Okay, we'll look into the light bulb. It's still the same. Sketchbook's still the same? Okay, so we still have the something. Mewo. Okay, we have the option to stab. See, the red hands are here. Is there anything else in here? I'm curious, can we actually go back out? Oh, we can. Wait, does it actually let us? Hold on. Okay, so our friends are still waiting. Can't leave. Huh, okay. I guess you can still leave after that point. I don't... Ooh, welcome to Blackspace. Wait, again? Hold up, I just brought that up. Yeah, let's look at the sketchbook. Okay. We can go in between now. Welcome to Whitespace. Alright, let's go back to Blackspace. I did see doors. Okay, it looks like we can stab. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I wanna see... Oh no, we actually can't stab. A loose wire. There's no light bulb here. Okay, that's different. I can't believe it. Pressing left bumper brings this up, so... This just looks like the empty truth pages, right? Or I guess maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe this is showing that he's completely given up his memories from the photo album. Oh, that's so weird. We only have 5 doors. Right, yeah. Alright, so it's behind the first one. Oh, did you see the red hands kind of like spread out? What is this? This looks like a cardboard cutout. We've got a pretty cool looking pinwheel. Is that Pluto? Oh, he's not buff. What happened? Yeah, so there's nothing to the right there. What is that? Why is that toilet facing the wrong way? Oh, it's a Loomy. Oh, well, if it isn't my old friend. I have the ability to move between places quickly by traveling through toilets. Tag me in, and I'll show you, Omori. You don't know this person. Yeah, I can't actually... Oh, whoa, this is what right bumper does. What the heck? Okay, so these must be the forgotten truth pages, too. Oh, you can see a tree there. Oh, okay. Okay, we can stab here. That probably just takes us back. Wait, did he move? Is he following me now? Tag me in, Omori. No, you psycho. I'm not gonna tag you in. Stop. Wait, was that pinwheel a different color down there? Hey, tag me in. Oh. Is he gonna chase me forever now? Hey, tag me in. Wait, who is that? Is that Omori? You found... whatever that was. Oh, all of our snacks and stuff are gone. Alright, what is this? Omoli? Hungry. Please, money. You have $20 to Omoli? Yes, you don't have $20. Oh, Loomy, stop. Oh, gosh, I killed him. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my gosh. Wait, is he respawn? Oh, it doesn't look like it. What? Oh, this is a Ghost Party song. And it's Kel swimming in money. You got $20. Like, could we just keep getting money? Oh wow, it's actually popping up here. $20. It's $20. Nice. We just keep doing this. Will Kel get mad at us? Taking his money? Doesn't look like we can actually interact with him. I can't use or trash it. Okay, I guess we'll head back and get... Whoa. Why was I like pushing the door? That looked weird. Okay. Did we keep the money? Yeah, we did. Alright, give him $20. Babs. And he's gone. Okay. You hear Mom crying softly. There, Scythe. We'll protect you. Everything will be okay. No way. Does that mean she knew the truth? Oh my gosh, that's brutal. See, I kind of had a feeling that that maybe the parents knew, because like it was not a well thought out plan, right? Like putting on my my detective hat, I was kind of thinking how would they even have gotten away with that, because right, they carried Mary out. What the heck? Door is moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Basil and Sunny carried Mary out, so her socks never would have gotten dirty for the whole like suicide thing. Man, I guess maybe that makes sense why there's that one scene where we see Omori's dad and he's chopping down a tree, or I guess the tree, and he says, "You're no son of mine." So I guess that adds more context there. Pluto doesn't look like himself. We decided it's better to leave him alone. Wait, but what if I don't? Things like crying and all week. This must have been right after he was declared not to be a planet. Nothing I can do with this waterfall? What is this? Big pocket. I'm gonna dance. Do you want to dance? Yeah. Why not? Hey, kicking me. Stop, you psycho. You didn't know how to do the dance. I actually took damage too. Wait, if I talk to him from a different angle, will I not be kicked to death? Okay. None of my buttons will do anything. Wait, what? Okay, Y stops it for some reason. I don't think Y is ever used in this game. I guess, yeah, I'm using an Xbox controller. believe he kicks me to death. Kind of messed up. Yeah. This is a way different version of Blackspace, though. I don't know why. Huh, it might have been everything for this area, though. Yeah, I still can't believe that his parents knew, though. That's so brutal. Wait, can we move this somewhere to do something? Maybe not, because it does not corner well. Or at all. Oh, what the heck? We're on an island, and we've got a crab with us. I can't wait for my tan. It's a palm tree. It's really hot. Wait, what? Okay, that must have been really weird timing. I thought he was talking about the tree when that pop-up happened. Oh! Alright, well, we're on fire now. You got... Crab is dying. Oh, the palm tree is fine. Yeah, look at that sun though. Even the sun's so hot, he's trying to cool down. Interact with the water? You want to swim back to the mainland. No. I like losing HP. I must be. Oh yeah, I definitely am. Okay. Guess we'll swim back. Okay, that door's there. That probably takes us back. Yeah, I think that's everything for this area. To unlock the door. Wait, with what? And what is happening now? What is this music from? Is this the Otherworld song, but like disgustingly slow? I think it is. Oh, another door. Yeah. How many are there? Now I really need to start counting when the game does stuff like this. Or albums do anything different? No? What? It's Hero on, what was this dinosaur's name? I think it was Scott, right? Herosaurus. Do you still accept me? I mean, I don't have the option to say yes or no. Okay, is there any way to leave besides stabbing? Okay, that'll let us leave. I think the only person, or the only friend we haven't seen here is Aubrey. Was she like hidden away somehow? Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. I'll check everything one more time before we go stabbing. Huh, okay. I think that's everything for here. Okay, this door didn't go away. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember what doors were, huh? Alright. Weathervane again? Dude, I hate this area. I spent so much time here. Are the friends still here? I wonder if we can actually interact with them now. Yeah, we'll just head up here. We'll see if this changed. I kinda doubt it. Oh, we can't actually use it now. This would teleport us to, I guess, where we're like walking on water. And then as you keep walking through the screens, it turns into a ladder. And then there's a hand holding like a string. Oh yeah, I should go see if the ladder's up here. Or was that this guy? Oh, it was this one. Okay, yeah, this is here. I don't get the sense that these are gonna change, though. Oh, look at this. We're just walking on water. And I guess I've already spoiled what's gonna happen too. Who knows, it might have changed. Oh, there's the ladder. And the music started getting really weird there. Okay, we want to go over here. Is this lead anywhere now? No. This is where we got dropped off with Basil. Or I guess with most of Basil, I should say. Alright, see if we can interact with Aubrey now. No, it still glitches us back. And we can't interact with any of the graves. Oh, what the heck? Okay, we didn't see that before, that's new. I guess you didn't see it was in the bottom right corner. Okay, Hero's still a really cool dude. Let's see if that one hidden path is still here. I don't remember exact. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Okay, that leads back to this door. What the heck? Kel's a squid now. Okay, let's see what's behind this door. The door is locked. Huh. Is that because I've already interacted with it? Tells a squid. Wonder why that is. Why did he change? Is it because we got the $20 from him? I guess from his, like, messed up area? Oh my gosh, please point. No, not north. Not west. Oh my gosh, point east. Please. Wait, can it not point east? Okay. Jeez. Alright, we still can't interact with him either. Dang. Okay, can we actually get down? I mean, we're probably not going to be able to interact with Kel here, but let's get a better view of him. Why a squid? Huh. That's so unfortunate that this door in here is locked. Yeah, I wonder if that's because I've interacted with it already. Huh. All there is to this place that I know of. Alright. Head into our third door. And we've got a forest. Oh, why is there like a singular white dot over there? Oh, let's go up. Let's see if there's anything. Nope, no hidden paths. Wait, what? We can swim? Yeah. Oh, I should check the other pool. What is this? A skinless snake. It has been cut neatly and placed in a perfectly straight line. Wait, why? That's supposed to be the snake from the room? We got more of this. Oh, is this a cat? Oh, do we just go inside of it? Ugh. Wait, is this the snake? This is either the snake skin or a really long sock. I mean, I guess it could be both, right? What is this? Are these just mushrooms? Can't interact with them. What is this? Oh, this is like a girl doing the... I don't even know how to describe this. I guess bending at the back? Yeah, that looks painful. She's doing yoga stretches. Huh. Why is this inside of the cat, though? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything here for me to interact with. Dang, that's unfortunate. Okay, where's where's the way out? Okay. Even if you just interact with it, it sends you there. I also just tried pressing, you can either interact with it to enter or walk into it to enter. I want to see if there's any, like, text box that would pop up, and something here. Looks like there's water here. Maybe I have to be swimming in order to go there? Okay, so remember that. This is at, like, the top right, past the cat. Oh, I just went back here. Whoops. Okay, more of this. I think interacting with all the waters just asks me if I want to swim. Okay, so I can't go up or down here. If I stop, all the trees become like brighten up for me. What is this? Oh, this looks like a door. And then I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess it looks like someone hanging, but also not. We could knock on the door. Okay, I half expected it to like chase us. Alright, we'll go back to the door. Yeah, just to make sure there are no like hidden paths here. Alright. Wait, did the door open? So it's like forcing me to walk here. I think it's giving me a choice to leave or go see what's here. It's open. Okay, I can't interact with it. Okay, I can do nothing? Okay. Is it gonna like slam shut? Wait, now I can run a little faster. And we can leave. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. And we've got a skull. A deer head. You still recognize your home. Wait, we've been asked that before. I think it's when we have the spider fear in the real world. I don't know what this is. Shark's head? I have no clue. Can't interact with it. Whoa, hidden path. Wait, what? Oh, we've been up here. Wait, how'd I do that? Wait, here? Okay. A white egret orchid. Oh, we don't get the rest of the text that goes with it? Huh. Can't interact with the waterfall. This looks like a different clearing. Oh, yep. Here's that cutting down the tree scene. Why? Why won't you fall? You say anything else? I'm always curious just to see what waiting would do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the dad. Although in the other scene where we see him cutting the tree down like this, he says more. If I leave and go back, will it change? Oh, guess not. You scream into the box, but no one hears you. Hey, we actually entered a... Oh, what the heck? What was that noise? What is that? Oh, that's the sound of these things getting run over. You see two boys and their dog playing outside. Wait, can I get on this? What are these noises? I can't interact with them. I don't know what that is. Will this say anything else? No. I don't know what these like scenes are supposed to be. Oh, this might be Hero and Kel playing with their dog, I guess. They lived right next door. Yeah, we're racing it. It's gonna be faster though. No. That noise is so weird. Alright. Oh, it's Basil. What? And Omori. That changed anything? Well, this looks open. With nothing there. Okay. Alright, I guess we can try swimming. Wait. You want to stop swimming? Oh. Okay. Does this change any of the places I've already visited? Or allow me to get to, like, new places? This is so weird. Okay, so now I can actually swim in this. Okay, so I guess this one just lets me swim there, and the one up here lets me swim in the ground. Okay, let's see if this lets me... The heck? It made like a grass rustling noise, but I don't... Little one, help me. Wait, we can actually talk to these now? They're called the little ones? Yeah, they probably don't like being stepped on so much. My bad. Okay, so I still can't interact with that. Yeah, there's water here, but you can't actually... Doesn't go anywhere. It just looks like a single water tile. Oh wait, the cow was gone, wasn't it? Oh, there's Omori and Basil again. Oh no, the cat's right here. Okay, so did this reset my swimming? Did. I've got a door. I haven't been through this. Wait, is this the playground? What the heck? This looks so weird. Wait, it's Pinata Guy. Woo! Okay, we can interact with the slide. Nice. We can actually go on this one. Hey, it's everyone. Wait. They're all like backing up as I approach. Let's see. Oh, now we can bring up the map though. Okay. And then the Hangman game. We can actually equip stuff? Oh, we can. Wait, so here I have all of my actual items back. Huh. Wait, does that mean, can I use... Oh. What happens if I use these? just heals me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if we walk backwards, it just takes us here. Hey, we can actually walk through the bench. Picnic blanket's gone. And he just sits on the swing. Whoa. It's me, sleeping. With the merry head. Oh my gosh. Wait, can we actually explore the house? Oh, come on. Wow. Man, this is messed up. Oh my gosh. Man, this place sucks. Can I interact with any of the squares? No. Hmm. Patch of ground looks a little different. Don't know why. Yes, you just get reset. Okay, I think I've explored everything here, right? Oh, I haven't tried swimming with some of these other waterfalls, or I guess pools. Oh, this wasn't one of them. There was one that I skipped. I do remember that. I don't know where. Wait, can we stab like this? Can't. Oh, we like swam into the door though. Huh. There's another box. You look into the box, but there's nothing inside. Wait, have I not got that? Wait, why is it? It's acting like there's something here. My path is getting blocked. No, I've definitely been up here. You are afraid. That was the room with the, like, 2D door, right? Oh, this is the other water. Okay. Looks like it just does this. Am I afraid if I swim through it? Yeah. Huh, I'm really surprised you can't interact with that. And we've been up here. Huh, okay. I think we've seen everything here, so we'll go back. And this has only been the third door, right? Jeez, I can't believe there's so much more to explore. Hey, we're back here. Can I actually interact with this? No, you are afraid. Found something for me to cook? I'll have it ready in a minute. So what do I have in my pockets? Okay, so I do still have those. Wait, so will he give us another key? I think we have to have him, like, cook for us 3 times. If I'm remembering correctly. It might have been, like, 5. No? I'm just glad we don't have that stupid effect going on now. I don't know if there's been, like, more secret paths you can actually go down now. Okay, this secret's still here. Yeah, and you can actually, like, clearly see it now. Omori, like, sinking into the tub. Yeah, we can't interact with the boat. And we can't swim out of here at all. Dang. Yeah, I wonder if it's because I've already interacted with this stuff. Okay, how do I get out of here? Dang. Does that mean I have to go through the entire story again? Because I will say, it'd be nice to actually see everything without that terrible static effect going on. Oh, can we actually go through this? Oh, we can now. Interesting. Yeah, let's see if Otherworld's changed at all. It doesn't look like it. This isn't my pillow. Thanks anyway. Yep. Yeah, we already tried to give her pillow back. Didn't know. Yeah, I've always wondered. I feel like you're supposed to have Aubrey or something. Like maybe a token from Aubrey. You can see the Mary head chilling, just hanging around. Omori. Yep, there's the tree. This looks like a job for Aubrey. Yep, so we can't access anything different here. Let's see. Their little hidden path. This one led to like a maze. If I remember correctly, there were like, is it 2 or 3 different ladders here? Kind of just have to wander aimlessly and happen upon them. Okay, there's one. Okay, so we'll just keep going down and down. Hey, it's Daddy Longlegs. He was in the Lost Forest. Ah, you've come a long way down. You should turn back while you still can. Yeah. It actually lets us do that. Hold on. I didn't think it actually let us turn back. But I do think there is something past him, if I remember correctly. So we'll check that out. Alright, still going down. Oh no, I missed something. I was not expecting that, to be honest. That's what was here? Dude, look at Follow Me. Actually has a really cool lighting effect too. You can see it goes dark, and then as it gets towards the middle of the screen, it lights up a bit. Yeah, so I guess that's what was there. I can keep going down? Oh, it must just reset it. Okay. Let's see if I can find that thing that I passed last time, though. Kinda looked like either a cradle or like a block. What is that? Oh, that's the chest, isn't it? Oh, we can't interact with it. Huh. This makes me wonder if the developer was gonna put a way to, I guess, find the truth in this route. But then they stopped. I don't know. It's weird to me that I could bring up both the real photo album and the truth one, but none of the pictures are there. I think I need to be down more. This is one we were just at, right? Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Remember it does this when you start taking a bit of damage. Yeah, I know for sure. There is another ladder. Oh, yeah, this is what I wondered though. Even when I first went through this, I thought that you might need these things, yeah, to spawn in order to access the other ladder. Yeah, this is the effect they do. They get close. Look at what you've done. And get this fun little dialogue. Wait, is that supposed to be her being mad that we like stretched out her neck? Jeez. This game's too morbid. Oh, there's the other ladder. Yeah. Can I not get to it from this side? Gotta go down to it? Okay. So you can see this. You can see Omori's, like, faces in the background. All the different emotion portraits. And then these, like, pillars are... They look like Omori. And then just this weird red orb. There's nothing to interact with here. I don't know, is this supposed to be like an homage to Abby? I guess we didn't know about her first time we came into this room. Huh. And I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 ladders here. So we'll head back. Check if anything's down here, and then we'll head to that black door. I think the one we tried to interact with it said, like, you are afraid. Oh, it still does. Okay. I don't think there's anything new here. And then we've got one last door. I think so. Another forest. You find a notebook. Same sentence is written over and over. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Yeah, I wonder what the boxes are supposed to represent. Okay, we got another forest. This is like the... Oh yeah, it is. SWAT hurt. Oh, ho, ho. I'm perfect. Oh wait, it says sweat heart or sweat hort. The apples. This thing can't interact with. We've been here. We came across this. Oh, what was this? Didn't you like? Ooh, what? What? Okay, I did not find this last time. Found a letter. There's a stuffed toy in the way. Wait, did we finally find Aubrey? Oh, we did. You accepted my love letter. That means we're going on a date, right? Wait, do we actually like have Aubrey now? Hold up. What? Wait, another one? I love you, Omori. Please go out with me. I'll follow you forever. Okay. You said we'd hang out yesterday, so I'm borrowing you for the rest of this afternoon, okay? Okay, now we have the photo album stuff again. Did you wait long? You're to make a lady wait, you know? Come on, let's go. What's happening? That idiot Kel went and hid my stuffed toy again. He'll help me find him, right? Wait, should I head back to the stuffed toy? Nope. Guess not. Ah, yes, another one. You're late, Omori. What took you so long? Uh-oh. Are they gonna start getting mad at me? Wait. Hold up. If I do this right... Yeah, look at that. Surrounded by Aubreys. Omori, Wait a sec. Who are all those girls behind you? I'm on a date with Omori. No, I'm on a date with Omori. Well, we can't all date Omori. Huh? What is it? Uh-oh. Oh. So, it's come to this. Are they gonna have a battle royale? They are. Well, they're all gonna turn into toast. Puff, 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 puff. You're pretty strong. You're not so bad. Yourself. You should have said myself. It's time for us to finish this. Just give up. I'll never lose to you. What the heck? Aren't either of them asking who Omori wants to choose, though? Kinda messed up. Huff, huff, huff. They're huffing. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I can't fight anymore. I'm so tired. There's only one way we can settle this for real. Omori, which one of us are you gonna go out with? This is a tough choice. It's not like they're the same person or anything. Why is there no both? Just choose both. Duh. We'll go with the right one. Dot dot dot. He must have dozed off. There's a dragon of sprout mole etched into this desk. Well, we can't interact with this now? Okay, that was pretty epic. Yep. We got this again. Oh, you know, I never thought about this. Wait, hold on. Congratulations, you won. Nice. Is this supposed to be his way of thinking that Mary's like going to heaven? Because it looks like she's going up, right? Oh, what? This is new. Wait, we've been here. Oh, this seems different. Here lies Andrew Vance, aka Sleepy Kuya. The town drunk. Died fighting actual mole. I think I've read these. I don't think these are the same. Yeah, these are the same. The demon got its revenge. Death by caffeine. True. Destroyed. Wait. Yeah, I've already read these when I came across this in... What was it? My other Welcome to Blackspace video? Oh, what? We're here? I did this to the trees. Why are we here? Oh man, I don't remember which house it was, but there's like a creepy one. I'm curious to see if it changed, but I just I don't know if I want to go through knocking on all the doors again. Here's a deer. There's no stranger to talk to. Oh, who is this? Is this Sweetheart? Ooh, okay, that was a little creepy. Dude, that was new? What the heck? I'll be honest, I really don't want to go through all these doors again. Yeah, where was it? I mean, I know it was on the right side of the road. I remember that much. But I don't know how far down it was. I guess we'd never know. I'll try 2 and 3. Yeah, but since the road's like, or I guess the way the map works, it kind of like rolls over on itself. There is no right and left per se. I think this was the jump scare house. Yeah, screw it. I'll check them all. Oh, here we go. Wait, it's gone. What the heck? So in this picture was like a giant lump of hair, and it would follow you around this house. Guess it's gone. Huh. Okay, so I guess we have to go back here? Back into this to get out? Wait, or not. It's just not letting me. Yeah, I might have to stab. Yeah, I think I do. Okay, luckily. Yeah, we can go back in. Okay, nice. Okay, so we'll keep trying to explore here. I think I've seen everything. Here goes Kel. Wait. Yeah. Alright, so I guess we have a music change. Oh, I'm getting a bit of like stuttering and lag here now. Saw something, but decided it wasn't for you. Huh. Dang it. Kel says something if he like runs right past you. But you'll have to, I guess, pause to read. I need to do that. You're afraid. Yeah, and then we just have like Morse code going on in the background now. Oh, this was like how you get into this place. Yeah, look at this. Wait, so... Oh, I can't actually go out. I was gonna say, did we actually escape Blackspace? Is that what just happened? Hmm. Yeah, I guess if you're on the Omori route, and you head to the overgrown vines area and you walk through it, it takes you here. So I think I've already seen everything here besides the that like Aubrey scene. Dude, that was great. Yeah, but I think we've seen everything for this. I think that's all of them. I'm a little worried I missed this one. But this might have been... Okay, I didn't. Never mind. Wait, but now that we've seen Aubrey like that, can we actually interact with the stuff in Otherworld? Nope, doesn't look like it. Huh. We'll double check the other thing. Or I guess the key. Oh. Strange that we can't stab here. Okay, let's check the sketchbook has changed. No, it still remained like that. Alright, I think that's everything for that version of Blackspace. Yep, this didn't change. And we can stab here. So I guess what I'll do is we'll end up stabbing in the next part. But I'll go ahead and save here. We'll save down here. Just in case I want to do some more exploring of Blackspace on my own time. Yeah, I'll call it for this part. And I guess in the next part we'll do... I guess we'll probably end up waking up in the real world for... I think it's moving day, right? So... see what kind of endings we get in the next part. Peace!